Hello, everyone. I think we are live. I hope we are live. I'm seeing things happening in the chat, which is a good sign. I just want confirmation from the chat that you can see us and hear us, and then we will continue. So
Things in the chat.
just anything in the chat would say hi, hello.
Hi.
We can see you. That would be good. I'm assuming there's going to be a wall of Kelsey's exclamation point. There's the first one. Great. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Everyone's freaking out. Very
Just
good.
full screen her, Reed. Do the double click on her picture and just make it the giant.
Can I? Is that a thing you can double click? Oh yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna be bouncing. I don't
By
know
the
if
way,
you want to
that's
do
my
that.
learning
Make people
process
sick.
on any computer software. Is I just click things until I learn how something works.
Hey, I got a job with that mentality, man. That's just how that goes. So, what is up, everybody? Hello and welcome to the official August live stream Q&A. Glad to have everybody here. I'm glad that YouTube is still working for me. You know, I conquered YouTube, guys. It's the challenge, but every single month I keep thinking to myself, this is stupid. I hate it. The real content we want, full screen Kelsey.
She's still full screen.
No, she's not full screen anymore. But Girdle just wants full screen. We can all leave. It can just be an hour long of Kelsey bouncing Diana, and it'll be worth it.
Hanging out with the baby.
Yep.
I won't say anything. I'll just bounce the whole time,
just
silently.
It's one of those like hey, I'm just here with you type of thing. It's like we're not having a conversation, but we're just here together. Feels real good.
There's no illusions about what people want.
No. It's we know chat. Okay,
People,
so
I told you, if you withhold your love, they love you more.
That's it. That's
Mike, that's Mike's philosophy too.
So is that why people don't like me? Because I love them?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far it's gotten me through over 11 years of marriage. So I mean, I'm just rolling on that train. Okay, so here is how this is going to work. It is August. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for tuning into the live stream Q&A. At this point, if you have a question you want to ask again, this could be anything. We know there haven't been any new Sneak Attack serialized episodes lately, but we did just have a quarantine content episode last week. And so if there's anything you want to ask us, it can be anything. It can be why my DVD shelf is empty. Just put in all capitalization question, then your question. If you do that, then I will see it in the chat, and yeah, then we can go from there. But until questions start pouring in, I want to know, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah, Kels, I'm gonna let you chat for a while just about how you've been, because it's been a while since we've had you. So, how's mom life? How's everything going with that? Are you getting sleep? Are you feeling sane?
Yeah. I have the best partner in the world. Her name is Diana.
Oh.
Got him.
I'm just
no,
a crazy guy that lives in the attic.
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, he doesn't spend much time in the attic anymore, which is really nice. I actually see him. And we're actually sleeping at the same time for at least 3 hours every night. So that's exciting.
Nice.
But yeah, everything's going really well. And yeah, she's a really good baby, and she's really smart and talented, and on top of it, cute. So, you know,
that's the trifecta.
She's really good at she's really good at lifting her head when she's on her tummy. You dads know. You know that's a big deal.
Yeah.
She's basically doing push-ups at this point. Like more than I could do.
She's basically stronger than Danny now. So
That's it.
Well, let's not get crazy. Dan, show us your abs.
She can
No.
Dan, show us your abs.
Sacks, so
show them.
How many do you have right now, Danny?
Children? Still just the 3.
You got 6. You got 7. You got 8.
Is that what you call your abs, Dan? Your babies?
Yeah, my children. The arrows, arrows in my quiver.
Yeah. I got a whole village down here, guys.
Arrows in my quiver?
Hey, that's biblical, dog.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
So he's got.
I don't know if
got
it's
arrows
biblical
in
in
the
that
quiver.
context.
Oh man.
And Mike's got jet fuel.
As someone who used to be a pastor, Danny, I don't know that it's okay for you to make biblical jokes.
Hey,
well,
almost all of us here have worked at a church at one point, so I think we're all equally equipped.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
I think the only one who hasn't is Mike, right? Like an official payroll context.
I was really only a creative pastor, so it's kind of just like a fake pastor. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like I wasn't like a real pastor.
Like all pastors, am I right? Fake pastors, Omega Lol. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I was only an intern.
But
and then I was like, get me out of this place.
Yeah. I hear. I've been.
By the way, we
paid
still
like
love
an
the
intern.
church.
Yeah, love
like,
it, man. Like it's great. I've been paid like an intern for 5 years, but I'm still doing it. I don't know why.
Boom.
Hashtag ministry.
Yeah, no, it's good though. I enjoy it. So so what about you, Josh? How's everything going with you in all this transition, all this newness?
I just realized I'm feeling really bad right now because I haven't been up here for so long. I didn't realize my books fell, and this is my childhood teddy bear. His name's Bubba, and I love this guy with all my heart. I loved the Dallas Cowboys when I was a kid too, by the way. I don't know if that's obvious.
I think I mean, I think every kid, like if you were a kid who was like between 5 and 8 years old in the
Midwest.
early 90s, you were gonna like the Cowboys because they were just a powerhouse. Emmitt Smith,
dude.
Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin.
Gosh. I had a Troy Aikman figurine
Sanders.
that sat on my nightstand.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I before I became a Chiefs fan, I was a Cowboys fan just out of stupidity, and then I wised up and I became a Chiefs fan at like 6 years old, and then here we are.
I've almost gotten rid of this guy like 3 or 4 times, but I feel too terribly about it. Like it's like I think about Toy Story, you know what I mean, and like the toys that get left behind because their kids grow up, and I'm like, not you, Bubba, you're with me for life.
Not you. Other toys get to
now
go
he lives by himself.
Yeah, other toys get to go peacefully, but now you're stuck alive by yourself forever.
Well, I did. Okay, probably one of the. This is. I actually feel really bad about this. Like legitimately, it hurts me how I left him in my car for a summer, in like the back of my car, and forgot he was there.
So it got faded.
You know, like and so he's kind of he used to be brown. He's kind of purple now because of the sun. I felt so bad. Like I like almost could cry. Felt bad that I had changed his fur color because I left him in the sun for so long, and I still feel bad about that to this day.
He's a broken bear. Now you've isolated him. He's got no friends.
No,
He's
look all these friends he's got. He's got little Gimli and a beholder.
He's got a beholder. Like that probably freaks him out.
And then there's the orange monkey over there. That's kind of got and
that's not his original crew.
And the guy who drinks giant milk.
Yeah, that's not his original
Luke Skywalker
crew.
No, the guy from Game of Thrones.
This is part of his original crew. This is Mr. Smiley. He's from the.
You were a creative kid.
I didn't make up his name.
Still
I didn't make
coming up with names.
I didn't make this name up. He had a book. There were a bunch of different characters. Do you guys not remember those books with like Mr. Squiggly and Mr. Square?
I do. It was Mr.
And Mr.
Happy.
Sad.
Mr. Happy. This is a PG stream.
We had one of those book things that came to town. You know what I mean? Like when the book thing comes to town.
Yeah. A book fair.
Like book fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
we had a book
fair.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mom said I could get a book, and I saw him, and it came with the stuffed guy. So I was like, I want the Happy Guy book. So.
Okay, we got some questions that came in, but it's related.
Did everybody else get to say how they're doing?
Well, if there's a lull in the questions, I need to have ammo in the chamber.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
we get to the questions first, then I have stuff to talk about if the questions fade away. Question. This one's from Ellen. What were y'all's childhood stuffed toys, and what were they named? Josh just went through his. Did anyone else have any like special stuffed animals?
Yeah, mine's super creative. I had a fox, and it was named Foxy.
Ooh. My son's kind of decor in his room right now, which it won't be in our new house, but for right now it's kind of fox themed. And so he has this stuffed fox that actually Josh's sister and her husband gave us. And I named it Toby. And there's probably a few people in chat who will get that reference. But Tiffany's like, why do you name it Toby? That's a stupid name. I was like, no, you just wait. Someone's going to think
the Tobes.
Someone's going to think it's cool. What about you, Mike? You have a stuffed animal? Dan? Anyone?
Nope.
No.
I bet Mike had a blankie. You look like a blankie guy. No?
Okay.
I collected Beanie Babies, and I'm trusting you guys with that information. You know what I mean? So, I collected.
So you're rich now.
Yeah. No, I've sold them all. How do you think I'm affording my new house, baby?
Finally got that Beanie Baby money.
The Beanie Baby money finally came through. Other question. This to everybody. What toy did you have as a kid that you wish your kid could play with you? Oh, dude. Yeah. Rock solid.
Lucky.
Rock solid. What's that one's name, Dan?
It's Aaron.
Aaron. EIRN.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I found my Beanie Baby collection a few months back, and I was like, oh, I forgot I had these. So I gave them to my kids to play, and then I was like, I wonder if Beanie Babies are valuable anymore. This is after they started playing with them, and the one that they cut the tag off was worth like $5,000 to $10,000.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, I bought like a holiday themed one for like $30 when I was a kid, and I knew it was expensive even when I bought it for $30. And I think now it's worth like several $100s. But I'm sure, like, I left them at my parents' house when I moved out, and I'm sure my little sisters destroyed them all. So
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? What toy did you have as a kid that you wish you could play? That you wish your kid could play with you, like today? I just played a lot of Super Nintendo and a lot of Ninja Turtles. So
Do you guys remember those?
that's what I want my kid to play with me.
Do you guys remember those toys that they were like? I can't remember if there was a show that they were attached to, but they were like robot, like military robot stuff with like blasters that could fire little plastic things, and each of them had little weak spots. If you hit it with a blaster, the thing would like fall
yeah.
apart.
Yeah, like spreads open. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen stuff like that.
I maybe had one of those when I was a kid. I thought they were the coolest toys in the world. And I remember thinking, I wish I had more of these, and I never got more of them. I would love to play that with my child one day.
Yeah. Like, you look at like even Happy Meal toys nowadays, man, and like they're so advanced.
That's like top shelf when we were kids.
Oh yeah, like that's what my parents would spend $30 on for Christmas. Is now they're getting in a Happy Meal toy. It lights up, it has different motions, fully articulating joints, sound, everything. It's like, what the heck?
Except like make it out of harder plastic and metal. Like that's the like there have to be like screws inside it and like
Sure.
And then it's our generation's action figures.
Yeah.
I was pretty big into action figures growing up, and I wish I would have kept a bunch of mine.
I was gonna say, I remember seeing you actually had like boxed GI Joes.
Yeah,
What?
I was
Unopened?
big into GI Joes, the Batman animated series, and the Jurassic Park stuff. I had like all the vehicles, all the buildings, everything.
Now Mike's like, okay, I can get on board with this. Jurassic Park toys.
Dinosaurs.
Hey, Jurassic Park, great movie. I wish they'd stop making them. Did you guys play Crossfire the board game? Absolutely. You'll get caught up in the
Crossfire.
I just remember the commercial, man. That's
yeah.
those were great commercials.
That's what I'm saying. Metal balls that you fire at each other as fast as you can. That
Right.
was our generation's toys.
That definitely couldn't get like stuck in your throat.
Or pinch a finger, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I like jammed, like they would like jam into your fingertips so much. Yeah, it hurt like fire, but it was still fun.
Do kids still take Legos apart with their teeth?
With
They
your
actually
teeth?
ship with like a tool now.
Yeah.
That's like a little prying tool.
It's like a wedge.
We
that
had
came
like
up.
one of those. So in our giant bucket, we had one gray one, and I never bothered to find it. I just went, hi.
Yeah, I've never used my teeth because I'm just concerned I'm gonna be like, you know, like how some people open like beer bottles with their teeth and be like, and then it just like your tooth snaps.
It just
Like,
leaves.
Well, there's that. Like
I wasn't smart enough as a kid to think that through.
Question: what will it take for Danny to show us his abs? Real question.
It's not.
How much money to charity, Dan? Charity or your choice? How much
Ooh.
money?
The charity of the Dan School of Arts and Literature.
Arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. That's how you get the Rona. It's true, by using your teeth to open beer bottles and undo Legos. That's how you get the Rona.
Documented
Danny
by
did
the
not.
CDC.
Danny did not answer the question.
I know, it was a real question. It was from Kaylee. She wants to see
I
your
said
abs.
it's not gonna happen.
Well, okay.
She said, "What would it take?" You're saying
Everyone has
you're
a
saying,
number, Dan.
That's a non-answer.
Everyone has a
like you're saying like $1,000 to like
Yeah, you wouldn't show your abs for $1,000.
Red Cross.
I know there's probably somebody in chat that would make it happen, and then I'd have to do it, and I can't.
So make it ridiculously high. Say
Yeah.
$1 billion.
That's
Danny, they could raise $1 billion for charity.
This is all to see your abs. Sell your body for the better good of mankind, Danny.
I don't know if I could live with myself if I sold my body.
You were
Even if it was for charity.
you were.
He starts crying. This is for a good cause.
All right, Mike, Dan, what have you guys been up to
Don't make
lately?
him do it.
The questions load a little bit. So what have you guys been up to?
Watching Dan's abs.
Great. You sign up for that OnlyFans too?
We
Yeah,
just
but
have a
now,
thing
thanks
going
to
on.
Bella Thorne, my payments
My
are delayed. So thanks a lot.
Oh, sorry. When you said I didn't hear you say delayed until like 5 seconds later. I thought you were just rolling in the dough, which is why you don't need ab money.
Mm.
Makes sense though. Looking at Dan's abs, playing WoW.
Yeah.
The old high school pastime.
Playing WoW, trying to get Reed to play WoW.
I mean, I played with you. I got to level 15.
Not like it's a lifestyle though.
No, I ain't about that. I started playing Wolfenstein yesterday.
Oh, how's that?
So
Which one?
the first. Well, when I say the first one, let me be very clear. I mean the New Order.
Yeah.
I played like an hour and a half once a while back, and I enjoyed it, but I never really like got sucked in. But the Colossus, New Colossus or whatever the newest one is called.
With the kids?
I'm not sure.
Mm.
I'm not sure. But the latest Wolfenstein, that was on my wish list on Steam, and it went on sale during the summer sale. So I bought it super cheap. I was like, well, okay, now I have a good reason to go and play the New Order, and then I'll play Colossus, and then like I'll be caught up with the series. It's good. I mean, like it's funny. It's actually like not an enduring kind of game, but it's like it's better than it has any right to be, which I think is like a testament of any good list, like shooter that isn't Halo or Call of Duty or something, one of the powerhouses. Question: What is
Kingdoms
your?
of Amalur's coming back
Yeah, they're doing
in
a
a couple
remaster
days.
of it. Doing a
Pretty pumped
remaster of
about
it.
that.
Kurt Schilling, that dude's broke now. LOL. Question: What is
Yeah.
what is your least favorite Fall Guys mini game, and why is it tail tag? Big facts. It's tail tag.
Oh.
No, least favorite tail tag.
Yeah.
Mm,
Tail tag is trash, bro.
which one though? Team tail tag or individual
All
tail
of them.
tag?
The hitbox registry is so poor in that mini game. They're all trash.
Individual tail tag.
I don't
with
like
friend, though.
I don't like the egg game.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of the egg game.
That's the most boring one to watch.
Danny actually made a good point because individual tail tag with a friend is actually really great because you can like follow each other around and then just like body them.
Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee that one of you will win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when that happened, Danny ended up winning that game, like that episode, because I bodied
It was
people.
the final.
Yep, and let him. Oh, that's right. It was the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like there's 8 of us left. Me and Dan were there, and we said one of us is gonna win. We're just gonna guarantee it. And then I lost my tail with like 30 seconds left, and then I just kept bodying people while Dan ran away. It was pretty great. I felt like
I've seen some really beautiful teamwork happen in that.
I felt like I won. I was like Dan won for the both of us.
It really brings out the best in humanity, that game.
Yeah.
And the absolute worst.
That
The
was-
levers level is the
yeah.
worst of human beings. You just see the stupidest, most selfish people in that level.
Well, it's just I think you see the stupidest people in Slime Climb. Because everyone just tries to grief each other in Slime Climb.
With the fruits coming down?
No. The one with the goo rises and like it's just you don't reset. If you touch the goo, you're out.
With the little Dorito at the beginning that everybody thinks is the right move.
Yeah. Which it is the right move if not everyone takes it.
Every time,
everyone takes it. Yeah. It's great though. Another question from Amelia. This is the gamer channel today, which I'm a huge fan of. I've been super into Hollow Knight recently, and I'm curious if any of you have played it. Specifically, Josh. It seems right up his alley. I actually followed Hollow Knight very early in its development. I found it on Reddit. Like some dude posted, like, "Hey, my buddy's making this game. I think like would anybody be interested?" And so I've kind of been tracking it since then. I've actually never played it though, but I hear literally nothing but amazing things about it. Has anyone?
I don't know what that is.
It's like
I've never played it. I know I would love it.
Scroller. Yeah, 2D side.
I do know that I would love it.
They call it a Metroidvania because like Metroid and Castlevania kind of pioneered the style of side-scrolling exploration.
It's like 2D art though, like actual like really beautifully animated.
Yeah, it's all about fluid movement and your attacks and stuff like that.
Didn't it start as like I think it either started as a game jam, like an indie game jam, or in one of those like quick competitions, or it was like an insert, or like it's I don't think it started as like the full thing that it became. I can't remember
I was
what it's.
pretty sure it was always designed specifically for.
Really?
But yeah, I'm pretty.
Okay.
Again, I'm not positive because I guess I don't know the history of it super great. I just know that I tracked it on Reddit for a bit, but that's all I know. Ooh, this is a good question from Girdle. Thank you, Ellen and Amelia, for those earlier questions. If you had to play a video game for 24 hours straight, what would you play and why?
Ooh.
24 hours straight.
Yeah, I think City.
Animal Crossing.
Oh, Animal Crossing is a good one.
Is it just me, or does that not feel like enough time to like for it to matter? Like I could play a lot of games for 24 hours.
I could not. Very limited number of games I could play for 24 hours straight. Cities Skylines.
I mean, Minecraft, Skyrim, probably Kingdoms of Amalur, if I'm being honest. Destiny,
Destiny.
if I had started it like right from the beginning.
Bruh, no way. Mike's easy. Everyone knows what Mike's is.
World of
Because
Warcraft.
he's
I would
probably
probably
done
say
it
that too,
several
though.
times.
An MMO, you could do 24 hours in an
Yeah.
MMO.
I think if
You
I
just
could
put a diaper on, you're good to go.
if I could play Skyrim for the first time, like if it's November 2011, Skyrim just came out, I could do 24 hours of Skyrim. But today's Skyrim, I don't think so.
What if you included like people made DLCs?
Like mods and stuff? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like mods make it a lot more fun, but the way I mod Skyrim, I mod it until it breaks, and then I spend all the time I wanted to play fixing the broken parts. And then by the time I get it working, I was like, I'll play it later, and then I uninstall it. What about you, Dan? What would you play? 24 hours straight.
I don't know.
DDR.
I was thinking about Animal Crossing, but that day cycle would be brutal. I'd
Yeah.
run out of things to do.
Yeah.
I wish you could sleep to make
Oh,
it
if
advance a
you've
day.
already unlocked, no, if you've unlocked, well, you could time travel. You could
Don't
mess
do
with
it, Kels. Don't share your secret.
your Switch, and if you already have terraforming, you could completely redo your island.
That's true.
You got different
That's
fish
true.
and bugs during different times of day.
That's true.
If I was playing the same 24 hours that you were playing, you could come to my island. I could come to your island. You know.
This is a
And
good
that's
point.
it.
Mike,
Good point.
you've not actually given an answer.
It was already given. World of Warcraft. Just kidding. I would say Mist, and I would play it for the first time.
Yes, you've never played Mist?
What? Yes, I played Mist.
But
Oh,
for
you're
the
saying
first
like
time,
you
yeah.
would you
For the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great game. Oh, good
Fantastic
pick.
game.
Gosh darn it. I'm jealous of that pick. Man.
Question: what's y'all's favorite genre of music or favorite band?
Oh, that's tough.
Favorite
It is tough.
band. Favorite band, Fleetwood Mac.
Ooh, that's actually a really good
Yeah,
answer.
that's good.
Little Stevie Nicks action. Stevie Nicks is the only.
She's a saint.
She's one of two people to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. Once for Fleetwood Mac and once for her solo work.
Ooh.
That's a little
Landslide is
nugget for you.
Diana's Lullaby.
Oh,
I don't know that this is my favorite band, but it's the first one that comes to my mind. Band of
Travis.
Horses.
band of horses.
Because I could listen to them at any time of day,
Yeah.
whenever. Freaking love their music.
The Rumors album though for Fleetwood Mac is just absolutely incredible. Like that's like a top 5 album of life.
Reed, is your answer Panic at the Disco?
I mean, I do actually love Panic at the Disco. Yeah, I don't know what genre that is. Like that's like
Emo.
guilty emo. You know what I mean?
It's like 2000s emo.
There's
He's not emo anymore, though.
no, Brandon Urie's actually not emo anymore. But
I feel like Reed's hair could be long enough that if he greased it up, he could, or like got some like stuff in it. You could really get a nice sharp like over an eye almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's the Panic at the Disco guy right there.
Brandon Urie's hair is very high on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh, don't say yeah like you know.
I don't actually. I'm so guys. I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
This guy's emo.
Yeah, this guy's Spider-Man over here.
Emo man.
Yeah, I mean,
we need some Reed emo art right now.
I love Panic. I mean, I've listened to probably just one of their songs probably like 500 times. It's just on repeat a lot. I love Dave Matthews Band because I feel like the artistry is really, 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 really good, but also like the music is really, really good. They're just all incredible musicians, and also they make good music. And and I've seen him in concert like 5 times, and every single
Can you
time
be
it's
an
incredible.
incredibly musician and not make good music?
I think so. I mean, I'm like, listen to anything on the radio. It's super simple, but like some of the music, I mean, Post Malone. I would say Post Malone is probably an example of someone who makes good music, but is not an incredible musician.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is it is LA Devotee. That's the song. Yeah. Yeah, gosh. Mumford and Sons I really enjoy, especially their new stuff.
Dashboard.
Dashboard, man, I could
Yes.
listen to a Mark Mission, a Brand of Scar any day.
Did you ever listen to Mumford and Sons Johannesburg? That album
So
they did
good.
with
So
God.
good. If you have to watch the videos too, because like the videos are just super. Man, they're
the
incredible.
the bilingual lyrics are some of my
Yeah.
absolute favorite. It's so cool how they intermix.
What about you, Kelsey, Dan, Mike? Favorite band or genre of music?
My favorite artist is John Bellion.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I saw him in concert, and he is even better live. He does a lot of like improv composing, like on the spot.
That's really dope.
Gosh, it's so cool.
I love his writing.
If I could relive that concert, I would. Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite genre though. I pretty much anything but polka and country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be a band out there that is polka country.
Oh, for sure. That's a pretty tight Venn diagram of overlap, you know.
I've been working next to a crew that's re-roofing a house that is going hard in the paint with the Spanish polka.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
lots of tuba. There's lots of tuba involved.
Accordion.
The first time I was like, man, how do you jam to this? Like,
Dan's out there trying to get it, and it's just like you can't find the rhythm.
It's wild. I can't. It's like it's on another plane. I can't get there.
What about you, Mike?
I said Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay, that's right. You did say Fleetwood Mac. You started it.
I don't think I have a favorite.
Yeah, no favorite. It's tough because like Kelsey was saying with John Bellion, like if she could relive that concert, there's so many concerts I would love to relive. M83 was an incredible concert. I saw Mumford before they got super big. That was incredible. I think Dan was there too.
I think May would have
that
been really
Pinewood?
fun to see
Yeah,
live.
Pinewood.
That is one of the best shows I've
ever been
to. In
to.
my life.
Incredible. Seeing the Decemberists in Omaha was incredible. They're such a talented band, and I've seen Dave Matthews 5 times. So it's just like all of those concerts, and all the bands are slightly different. Mumford and Decemberists have some overlap, but all the bands are so radically different from each other, but they're all like so good. So like it's just really tough to like land on that one specific one. Question, this one's just for Mike. Everyone else shut up. Mike, what's your favorite art you've done for Sneak Attack? Any specific postcard, print, or anything? Like your favorite thing you've done for Sneak Attack?
My favorite thing? I would say the Volume 2 shirt. I like that shirt. Yeah. And there's a secret in that shirt that I don't think people have figured out. But there is a little something in there.
It's true.
But no, I do like that one. That's like a culmination of the logo and just everything that was going on with Volume 2. So yeah, and it's probably the most recent. So
we did other kind of like fun little nuggets in the pin reveals too.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We did some kind of.
I don't think anybody got them.
No, we did some kind of secret stuff in the pin reveal. Like announcement little art pieces that Mike made. So yeah, it's true. There is a secret in there. And like I know I say this, I have said this a lot. But I think it's going to be revealed soon, I hope. But there are still secrets in the episodes like of all of Volume 2. Every single episode has a little tasty nugget in there. And yeah, so that'll be like I hope that someday I can like go into more detail on that. It'll be interesting. But are there numbers at the bottom of the shirt, or did I hallucinate that? There are numbers at the bottom of the shirt. What do the numbers mean, Mason? What do they mean? Gary Oldman? Anybody?
Is it the numbers? Is that the secret?
What do the numbers mean?
You gotta put your shirt under a black light.
It's true. And
See, I'm like in my brain, I'm trying to take. Okay, there's all these little cross marks, there's the cheese like stuff, like space stuff.
You mean
That
asteroids?
maybe you pick them apart and put them together in a different way and they make something. I have no idea. Is it the basketball planet?
It's the basketball planet. It's like the Zelda timeline, the basketball timeline.
Space Jam. You flip it upside down, Space Jam.
It's a Space
It's
Jam
the entire.
shirt.
It's a giant QR code if you hold it back, and it's the entire script of Space Jam.
I was actually gonna be like, is there a QR code hidden in here? Like, what's the?
That's it.
That's not fun for anybody.
We cracked the code. Yeah, people deleted all their QR code apps like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, favorite music, favorite game stuff. That's like a real. I never actually sit down. I don't listen to a lot of music. The music I listen to is like background music while I'm writing Sneak Attack. So like I have like a synthwave playlist that
Lo-fi beats.
that I found on. Yeah, it's kind of like it's my version of lo-fi hip hop to chill out and relax to. I just put it on because there's no lyrics and it's genre appropriate. So then I can just like start cranking out Sneak Attack content while there's some sweet synthwave going on in the background. And so
What do you do when you start writing fantasy again? You turn on like Lord of the Rings soundtrack?
I don't know. I haven't written
Or like
fantasy
the
in so long.
Skyrim soundtrack?
Yeah, I haven't written fantasy. I just put on the Goblin King, the Goblin King song on repeat over and over until I want to blow my brains out. The Goblin King song is our Sneak Attack 1 intro song, by the way, for those of you who didn't know. It's a real
Ding
song.
ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding ding.
What's funny is I found that on a royalty-free music website. And like I was like, yeah, this should work. And then it ends up being like in all of these YouTube playlists of like music in taverns to create ambiance in your D&D game. I was like, son of a gun. They're ripping us
Music
off.
in taverns to study to.
Yeah. Lo-fi music in taverns to kill orcs and relax to.
I just dropped a link to a song in the chat that you guys gotta, if you want to get your juices flowing for D&D.
Is it Gigolo by Nick Cannon?
It's a great deal. I mean,
Kelsey knows.
And he means our chat, not your guys' chat.
right.
Yes. Can I play it on stream? Oh no, you sent it on Discord. So I can't move, otherwise my capture of our Discord chat would go away, and I don't want to do that. Question from Girdlestone. Favorite cheese and delivery method? Big one. That's a big question.
Delivery method of cheese.
String and hand.
Gouda sliced and served on a plate by Josh while I'm lying on the couch.
Ooh.
Is that what they meant by delivery method?
Yeah. No, that counts.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Uber Eats.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Craft single.
USPS.
Save
If
the
it's a
postal
sandwich,
service.
if it's a sandwich, Swiss or provolone.
Do Cheetos count?
No.
No. What kind
No,
of person
boo.
are you?
I would like my favorite
You
cheese
like-
is powdered, and the delivery service is a crunchy, delicious Cheeto.
That's true. Big facts. Big facts there. It checks out.
Favorite cheese.
My favorite cheese is the Flamin' Hot. Delivery method is the Cheeto.
Favorite cheese, like Dan said, on a sandwich, either Swiss or pepper jack.
Oh.
But then like I really like the mozzarella, but like the hard, not shredded mozzarella. The stuff you put on like pizzas, you put in like a fire oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of like break them off and toss them on there, and then they spread out all over the pizza. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yep.
How about the Cheez-It variety of cheese?
Again, that's just fake cheese.
There it is.
Made into a cracker?
No, it's just a cracker coated in fake cheese.
Josh's favorite cheese is pizza. Cheese.
That
pizza.
was that I'm really disappointed that wasn't my answer.
I think for delivery method, that's a great answer. Just anything on a pizza.
The stuffed crust.
Ooh.
I was like, my favorite cheese is Velveeta, and my favorite delivery method is direct injection into my stomach.
That doesn't sound enjoyable, actually.
No, I mean
I was just trying to think of like different ways to deliver your cheese.
I think we probably spent too much time on this question. Question: do the numbers at the bottom of the Volume 2 shirt decode to sneak attack? Because I'm working on that, and so far that seems to be it. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think.
Oh, you think it's that easy? Okay.
It's actually a word jumble, but only 2 letters are rearranged. It's snake attack in honor of Mike's amazing snake knowledge. But
I still want to know if someone can break the pieces of those asteroids apart and make something else out of them.
Yeah.
I'm curious about that.
Go for it.
I think that's it. I really think
Get
that's
on it,
it, guys.
Josh.
Also, I think from a certain angle, the bottom half of the 2 could be made into pants. So I like some denim jeans. So I think there's something there. Any of you guys with Photoshop skills, get at it. There's jeans in there.
Question. Josh and Kelsey, did Buffalo Pizza live up to our hype? That's from Danny.
Yeah,
Buffalo pizza.
yeah. Remember the pizza we got in the mail? The really big slices.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was really good. There were big
The
slices.
best part was the
New
best
York
part was the
style.
pepperoni. It was like
Ooh,
it was
Was it
like
like the big
authentic
pepperoni?
pepperoni.
Give me some of that pepperoni. And there were different kinds of pepperonis. Like they had the flat ones and it had the cup ones.
Oh, the
Okay,
little
no,
cup
they were not different
pepperonis.
kinds of pepperoni. They were all the same, just some of them had cupped.
yeah.
Well,
I
baked.
don't think that's true.
Like the smaller ones can they cup easier, but the bigger ones don't. But they
I don't
taste.
think that.
It gets the grease in there,
It's-
little grease.
I
little
think it's
grease
different
things.
kinds. I think there's different. I think there's
Little-
cup ones
Little
and flat ones.
grease Tide pool.
Yeah.
Tide pool of grease.
You bite into it, and
Mhm.
it's like
Yeah.
an amazing waterfall.
I like those little cup
Mm.
ones.
You're looking
What's
very
wrong with you?
You're looking very fondly towards the cupped pepperones.
Just think about it.
I like the little cut.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm right here. I'm present.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
He's on like 4 hours right now. So
Dude, I've been up since 11:45 yesterday evening. Sorry. So yeah, it's I'm right there with you, Josh. I didn't eat lunch. I took like a 20-minute nap after I got home, and I'm just like I'm just not feeling super great. But
Also, I did look up. Do not drink 50 of these in one day. That's the rule. Okay, that's when it gets dangerous.
why would that even be an option?
I don't drink. I maybe have like 2 or 3 a day. I'm just saying like there's so many I've been drinking right now in life that I just looked it up just to make sure.
Okay. Read why. Yeah, it's so I mean like just like Josh and Kelsey, I have a young child, and I went to bed at like 8:45 yesterday because I was very tired, and then I woke up at 11:45 to my son screaming, and my body decided that 3 hours was just like good enough, and so I couldn't fall back asleep, and I had to be up at like 6:30 in the morning anyways. So by the time I did start feeling tired again at like 5:45 or 6, I was like, well, this seems silly. I'm not gonna go to bed for 5 minutes. So I've just been up, and I'm doing. I mean, I'm feeling it, but I'm doing okay. It's just like
I bet you'll hit a point though. Like I feel like there's always a wall. Like
Yeah.
you eventually you're like everything's going fine, and then like it kicks
Yeah.
in,
yeah, I definitely
and
had
you
that.
just start thinking about cut pepperonis, and then that's it.
I definitely had that this morning. Like around like 10:30, I was like, I don't know that I can drive home. But then like I got my second wind and everything was fine. So we feeling good. We feeling good. There's a website that determines how much of a caffeinated beverage is a lethal dose. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. Is it the CDC? I mean, because
So this is
you can die of drinking too much
specifically
water.
well with non-sugar sodas. The big thing is that there are chemicals in them that aren't your body doesn't process them. They're called
Aspartame.
non-nutritional. Yeah, and so Diet Coke has one kind and a lot of it. Coke Zero has 2 kinds and lesser of each, and so it's less. You could think of it as either less dangerous or more dangerous, but I think it's less.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. We got
How much, Dan, Mike? How many kids you guys each have 3 or 4 kids now?
they both have 3. We've been over
6.
this
Do you
10,000
guys
times.
how is your guys' sleep these days?
Fine.
It's
Really?
all right.
Yeah.
How old is the youngest?
2.
Mine is 8 months? No, 9 months.
And they sleep through the night pretty
What?
good.
Dan, I don't think that's accurate.
It's not 8 months.
You're like 18 months.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
He's coming up on his 1-year birthday.
I'm pretty confident he's like just had his 1-year
Oh,
birthday.
Nope.
Reed is
It's
so
October.
he's so much more confident about
It's
Danny's
October.
children.
I was so wrong on
Danny.
Yeah.
the day in the month, but it's October.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
So that would be 10 months.
10 months.
Sure.
Really? Wow, I
Okay.
thought
Give or take 2 months. That's
I
fine.
thought Mason and your kid were much closer than that for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I remember like I came over and I brought pizza. I got to see him.
Yeah.
He was amazing, but
Yeah.
I feel like that was so much longer, but it's the Rona, it's the pandemic. Everything seems longer ago than it was.
I get you.
Shout out to Mike for remembering to send your wife over with Chipotle.
You're welcome.
Solid.
Chipotle.
Otherwise-
She was so
otherwise
she
concerned for me,
forgot.
Mike.
Was she?
She was
She
so
usually is.
she's so concerned because all I wanted was the steak, the cheese, and the rice in my burrito. And she goes,
was
"It
like,
just-
"That's small.
goes,
That's small."
It just seems so small. Is it enough?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I like. This is what I like."
You didn't even get beans?
Like she was so disappointed.
Salsa?
no beans.
for me,
No beans. No
what I
beans. No
chose.
corn.
It reminded me of when she came over to the house to hang out with Kelsey, and they came up to say hi, and I was painting miniatures upstairs by
Oh, yeah.
myself in silence. And she goes, "And you're up here all by yourself, alone?"
Yeah.
She goes, "I feel so bad for you." And I'm like, "You don't gotta feel bad. I like this. This is what I enjoy." And she just didn't get it.
She could not wrap her head around that, which is funny because I feel like Mike does stuff by himself all the time.
But you know what? She
True.
cares. She cares. It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah, she does care.
some empathy.
She's very
right
worried
there.
about you.
It's wasted
Yeah,
on me, but
very worried.
I appreciate it. You know.
But
Nonetheless.
Josh, no beans though.
No beans, no
beans.
salsa?
No beans, no salsa, man.
Why no beans
Meat,
though?
cheese, bread, and some rice, and that's
I get it, but
He
like
doesn't like
beans is
beans.
Or
not
food
a,
group.
Burrito, you're
beans
just
is not
missing
bad
out on.
though.
Yeah, dude.
Or the corn?
Here's the thing. Now, here's the
Listen,
thing.
I like beans in my chili dog. I like a good chili dog with some beans, but like
These aren't the same. Those aren't the same. That's not a good comparison. Josh, you're freaking me out.
with some chili. Ooh,
No,
chili
I love a
burrito.
good
The
jumbo
pinto
beans,
beans?
don't
Go.
me
Get the
wrong.
pinto
pinto?
bean. Get the pinto beans in the carnitas. That's pretty much
You
a
don't even
Does
chili
a
dog.
chili burrito
That's pretty much a
exist?
chili dog.
That's
dude.
all I care about right now.
Here, listen. Okay, listen. Tiffany did not like Chipotle until I literally ordered for her, and she's like, "Wow, this is really good." I said, "I know, like I know what I'm doing, dog."
Rita, I already like Chipotle.
But you don't. You don't
You
like
kind
it.
of like
You
Chipotle.
kind of like it.
You're
You
getting
don't like
small
it.
items.
You don't like it enough, and it bothers me that you don't like it enough.
It's okay.
Sometimes
That's
I
what I'm
get
saying.
double.
Not in beans. Not in beans.
Sometimes I get double meat, and that's pretty good.
Double meat is very good, actually. Yeah, you ain't wrong about that. Question from Jay: do any of you like camping? If anyone does, I think I know who it's going to be. That is who I was thinking it would be.
Which is hilarious because
I love to camp, and no one camps with me, and it makes me sad because Josh doesn't like to camp, and so my family goes without us, and I feel left out about it, and Diana's sad about it too. And
I feel like Erin would like camping. Does she like camping too?
yeah, they go camping without me
Yeah.
because Aaron and Eric both love it, and
Okay.
my mom and dad love it, and so they make a little date out of it, and they go without me because Josh won't go, so I have to stay home.
Josh, stop being a scumbag.
Come
Get
on,
your
no one's
beans
ever
and
asked
Get
me.
your beans and go camping.
Come on, Josh.
Before, don't act like I haven't asked you.
Come on, Josh.
True.
mean,
Got it.
Josh is the guy that goes on hunting
Big
trips
true.
and stays in the lodge.
Yeah, I'll
Amelia
listen.
says, leave Josh in the attic. He'll be fine in there. It's true. He will. He likes it up there.
It is true.
He
No, just put
likes
me in an Airbnb. You guys go to the cabin. I'll take care of the baby.
Oh, dude.
We're not going to a cabin. We're tent camping.
I can't.
But
I
I'll
can't
be
do
in the
tent
cabin.
camping. I can't do tent camping.
Isn't that camping, Reed? Like, what is not camping?
Well, there's
if
like
not
there's
in
like
the tent.
there's like glamping, and there's like a little less rustic camping that I think is a step below glamping. So
Well, then I think you and I are on the same page.
yeah,
You and Reed should go RV camping, and Tiff and I will go tent camping,
actu-
and the kids will stay at Mike's house.
Yes.
And we can go fishing again and just eat sandwiches and drink soda and not catch any fish.
Dude, that was one of like when I think of
I
our
love that.
Colorado
Don't even
trip,
take
that's what I think of is just us
That's-
not catching fish.
But honestly,
It was a great.
that's is everything I love about
Yep,
fishing.
it was great. That was really really great. Question from Jason. What's your go-to Chipotle order? All right, I'm just gonna set this. I'm gonna set the bar real high, real simple. All right. Tortilla, chicken, white rice, important, pinto beans, cheese, the hot salsa. That's it.
You're close. You're close.
That's it.
Burrito.
Beans out of
If
my
you're
mouth.
getting a bowl, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reevaluate your life.
Listen up. You only get bowl when you have kids.
I'm
Okay, because they can't do burritos.
Yep. You have to share.
Dan, get out. I know you're gonna say a bowl, and you're gonna put that trash lettuce on there, and we don't
Dan's
respect
like,
He's
I
it.
go
gonna
to
say
Chipotle
bowl,
and I
and
just
he's
get a
gonna get the-
salad.
He's gonna
Listen
get
up.
the stuff on the side.
Yeah,
the-
listen, Dan. We don't want to hear your order because it's trash. Okay, I'm about
Go to a
on with
buffet if
Reed.
you want that stuff.
We do
Separated.
Okay.
white rice. We do pinto beans. We do steak, and we get it extra. Okay. We
Extra
do the
steak.
corn. I like the corn.
That's
Okay,
okay.
don't
That's
hate me
that
on it.
might be a good ad. I might do that.
The hot, but sometimes they put a little bit too hot,
You got
and then I'm pissed.
You gotta tell
And
them
then
just a
I'm
little
pissed.
bit.
Just a little bit, and then finish off with the cheese, the sour cream. See ya.
I'm not a big
Wow.
for me.
Okay.
Nope.
For me, the sour cream
Nope.
is very similar to the hot sauce because sometimes they just put way too much on. But
That's okay. If it mixes out if they put too much hot and then a little
Yeah,
bit of
that's
that
true.
extra sour.
all right, Dan,
Beautiful.
Okay.
hit us
I'm
with
muting
this.
Dan.
Yeah, hit us with this terrible Chipotle order.
I go.
Dan, I
burrito
got your
bowl.
back.
I go bowl.
Yep.
What's that?
You get more in
Bowl?
the bowl.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go somewhere
Doesn't-
else.
doesn't
You
matter.
get more in the bowl.
You get more. In
It
the
doesn't
bowl.
matter.
doesn't
It doesn't
matter.
matter. I don't care.
Order
I
a
don't
second
care.
burrito for all I care.
I go chicken, white rice, extra fajita veggies,
We out.
Yep.
We out.
All right,
black beans.
roll out, Mike. Let's go. Black beans.
Why don't you
the
Why don't you just go to
salsas.
Whole Foods, Dan, if you want to eat so healthy? You're going to
All of the salsas.
Oh my gosh.
Throw some lettuce on there. Give me a tortilla on the side.
What don't you
No
get?
cheese? No sour cream?
I don't do cheese or sour cream.
What's wrong with you?
It's
I
terrible.
thought I had your back. I
That's
do
a terrible
not.
order.
I do not.
This
Bad.
is like the pineapple topping pizza of Chipotle food.
I've gone to Chipotle with Dan more times than anyone else. More times than I've attended or gone to Chipotle with anybody else. I think even including
when
my
we
wife.
eat lunch, it's Chipotle
It's
or
Chipotle,
Panda
yeah.
Express.
So I've gone to Chipotle with Dan many times. Often, I'd say more often than not, he doesn't even get meat in that bowl.
I do meat now. Gotta have that protein.
It's just like lettuce, fajita veggies, all the salsas, and like an elf whisper, and like that's it. And like that's his bowl. It's like how do you even eat that? How do you even eat that? You gave me the
Josh?
food my food eats.
Josh, if you had to add one more ingredient to your not even a burrito, what would if someone had a
Chili.
gun to your head? No, add Chipotle and was like, you have to put one more thing on here. You have it right now.
The one of the corn. I'd add corn.
Okay.
A little bit that sweet with the
You
savory.
didn't even go with the beans. You didn't just say put the beans on there.
I don't want the beans. Here's the other thing I like.
Have you
I
had
don't
the
ask
pinto
them-
beans?
I don't
you had
have
the
them
pinto
mix it.
beans?
You
I
gotta
don't
have
ask them to mix them up. I'm okay if it's sectioned because then I can go like meat, cheese, some rice. Like it's.
Yeah.
I'm able to kind of like find it. It's like a treasure hunt. I love it.
That's bad.
I go,
That's
ooh.
bad. Kelsey, please bring us home. Please redeem this
Okay.
horrible conversation.
The burrito is superior. However, sometimes you gotta watch your carbs, so you gotta do a bowl. Danny
No.
is correct. There is more food in the bowl.
It's true.
We
You
don't
don't
care.
order 2 burritos
Don't care.
because they charge you for 2 burritos.
Who cares?
Why do I gotta watch my carbs?
do,
when
I'm
not
Everyone
making
can
money.
clearly see them.
Delicious.
I'm a public school educator. I'm not made of cash. Anyway,
In this economy, 2
Thank you,
burritos?
Josh.
Come on.
in this economy. Okay, so in a perfect world, burrito, steak, white rice. I've tried the brown rice. It's awful.
It's
Don't
not.
even
It's
try
not
it.
good.
It's terrible. They cook it
If
wrong.
I feel like beans, I do black beans.
That's okay.
Good protein.
It's okay.
Then we do cheese, sour cream, Those are quintessential. You have to do cheese and sour cream.
Yep.
And then we do the
Same.
corn and we do the pico. And if it's a bowl, I do the lettuce. But if it's the burrito, don't put lettuce in my burrito.
That's it. Again, like
Salute to you.
Thank you.
I think our structure is very similar. It's just we vary on a few topics.
Yes.
But like again, that's good enough for me because
We're on the same team.
the structure is the most important
Yes.
thing. It's all about
We're
the
all on
balance
team
of the
burrito.
Josh and
We're all on
Josh,
team
you're not on
burrito.
Josh
team
and
burrito.
Danny are
You're on
no.
some kind
You
of
and
side
Danny are
thing.
the weirdos.
You're on team chili
Yeah,
dog.
you're in the
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm dead serious. I want to put chili in my
Josh,
burrito
listen,
Let's
now.
go to
Josh.
Sonic and get a full-on coney.
Josh, here's what you
Josh will not go to Sonic.
do. Go the next time you're at
I work
Chipotle.
at Sonic as a cook. I'm never eating from that place
The
ever
next
again.
time you go to Chipotle, add pinto beans and carnitas instead of whatever meat you get. Do carnitas. It's like barbecued pork.
I love the carnita. That is really good.
So I mean, just like it will taste like a
Pinto
chili dog.
beans?
Pinto
Like
beans,
the car.
because they taste like bacon.
What?
So
They
Like
used to
the
be. They used to be
car.
I
prepared
always
in
thought
bacon.
beans were just like texture in like a round shape. Like it's just to
No, they
add
cook
like
the pinto beans
mouthfeel.
with bacon.
They used to cook the pinto beans in bacon but then people like vegetarians freaked out because they're like, it's bacon, and so they were like, all right, but they taste exactly the
They're
same.
like, okay, here's
It was-
a bowl,
it was
I
Jewish
guess.
people, wasn't it? Because it wasn't kosher.
Oh, well, I thought it was vegetarian, but you're right. It could have been that too, and it wasn't. It wasn't like completely disclosed like in the
Okay.
menu. So, but it's
Pinto beans.
pinto beans and carnitas. You will
pinto
love
beans.
it. You will love it.
I'll try that. I'll try
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
But
my-
I want everyone to agree that like chili in a burrito does sound like a great idea.
No,
Oh,
it
that
doesn't.
sounds awful.
I'm not there.
Absolutely
I'm not there
not.
yet, man.
How is that bad? That sounds so.
I'm
If
not
it
there
works
yet.
with a hot dog and a bun,
A
why would it not
chili
work
burrito.
with steak
A
and
chili burrito. A
chili
chili
burrito?
burrito.
No, I ain't about
That is
this.
a terrible idea.
And
a bad
I would
idea.
also like to point out that this is the thing we've talked about longest on this during this live stream Q&A is our burrito preferences. Again, like we talk about what the things we're passionate about, folks. Listen, we can
I
talk.
think Chipotle
I
should
just
create
gotta-
a chili
I just
cheese
gotta
burrito
double-check
and call it
one
the grave.
thing.
Everyone's
Before
just
we
like,
move on,
Oh, go ahead.
we're all team Chipotle, right? We're not team Qdoba.
Oh,
I gotta check.
What is
Oh.
Qdoba? What is that? It
Yeah.
sounds like what a fart would sound like. Qdoba.
Their cheese is better.
That
Their
really
queso
hard.
cheese is better.
their queso cheese is
Yes.
way better because it's like super processed and unhealthy for you.
Yes. Yes.
But
sir.
they taste so much better. But the burrito, the bowl, everything else, and like pepper jack, same way, just trash compared to Chipotle.
You know who has a chili cheese burrito? Taco Bell.
Ugh. I mean, like,
They would.
I mean,
They would.
listen, Taco Bell is your college roommate you still have a fondness for because you remember having really good times together. But you've grown up, you've matured, you move on to Chipotle.
They
and you-
haven't learned how to unplug the toilet yet. They're still.
You eat it now and you just say, I'm too old for this.
It's exactly what it is. And like, I love quesaritos. Don't get me wrong, but man, I should not eat quesaritos.
That fourth meal, man. You guys remember fourth meal? Anybody?
That was, oh man. Do they not have Moe's? We don't like Moe's burritos. I've never heard of that. We have this restaurant called El Oso, which is the bear in Spanish.
Mm.
Well,
It's gone now.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they relocated.
Oh,
Did they?
I
I
was
thought it
wondering,
just
is it like a
changed to
casualty of the
EIS.
Rona? Or...
No, I'm pretty sure they just listen. We are Taco Bell positive here.
During
We are Taco Bell positive. Someone was like last time that we were very Taco Bell positive, and like I get it, but if you're comparing Taco Bell to Chipotle, there's no comparison. You have to let Taco Bell.
They're
go.
not even trying to be the same thing.
No,
they're not even
they're
trying
not.
to be. The
They're
same
not.
thing.
So like Taco Bell is great for what it is, but don't try and build it up to say because they have a chili burrito, this is somehow comparable to Chipotle or what I want
That's
from
like-
Chipotle. Because
That's like trying to compare Applebee's to Lean Cuisine. You know what I mean? They're just not.
Wait, which
these
one
are
is the good
different.
one?
I think
Big
we,
facts.
we all know which one's a good one.
Yeah, Lean Cuisine.
Lean Cuisine.
I would never go to Applebee's.
Listen, I like Applebee's.
So, are you really? Are you doing it right now?
I
Are you
go to
gonna stand
Applebee's
up?
to remember how
you
depressed
standing
I
up?
used to feel. about
Applebee's
life.
is the sit down Taco Bell because it's just
No.
one of those things where you know what you're getting. I'm getting
Sir.
food
Good in the
that's only been
neighborhood, dog.
microwaved.
Sir, it's not
Yeah,
good.
I'd like my chicken to be cold and feel like at one point it was warm. That's when you go to Applebee's.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I like
Just get a
Apple.
burger.
Applebee's burgers are actually really good. Their fries are
Yeah.
honestly really good.
Yeah. Just keep it simple.
Boneless wings on, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? You can get like a boatload for very cheap.
Very cheap.
You can always play it safe at Applebee's if you order what you would think would come at a bar and grill.
Yeah, if you
When
get
you
apps,
try and get outside of that, get fancy with it. Nah.
Yeah.
That's where you get in trouble.
Yep. That's actual big true. Applebee's fresh out the microwave. That's exactly what it is. But sometimes you just like, I don't care. Like I just have
That's
a
it.
soft spot for like food that I know I could make myself at home, but I'm just
Mhm.
lazy.
I used to love Fazoli's.
Dude,
I used
Those
to adore
breadsticks.
Fazoli's.
those breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Diana's so big. So big.
Dude, she's huge. She and after every feeding, she's
She's a
like
chunker.
extra heavy. Like I can feel
Yeah.
the weight.
Well,
she
I mean,
has
the
gained.
ratio of like mass she's acquired is like a huge percentage of her total body weight. Dude, how about
Yeah,
Bojangles? I've been to Bojangles in Charlotte. Oh my gosh. That was legit. Bojangles.
You guys ever been to Milwaukee Wiener House?
No? That I mean I assume that's like
Is that
in
an
or near
offer?
Chicago. Yeah,
They got chili cheese
are you
dogs.
offering or collecting?
It is so good. I think they're in Sioux City, Iowa.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
That sounds like a place that would just crush a chili dog.
it's nothing but chili dogs.
Milwaukee
That's
Wiener
like
House.
that's the only thing they do, and I get 4 of them when I go, and I smash it, and it is beautiful. I have dreams.
Tuesday.
after
Then how
that.
much time do you spend in the bathroom afterwards?
Ooh, big.
As much as is needed. That's the deal. Like, here's the deal. I can rush my potty breaks. Anybody can, but you pay for it. You pay for it. Your body pays for it. Your digestive system pays for
Gotta
it.
pay the toll.
The toots
do
you
not
give
have
later
that
on that are
issue.
still poop filled, everybody else pays for that. Like, you got to clean your system out. Like,
No.
that's what I do.
No.
And I only do it. And then when I do it regularly, I'm
See,
regular. Like
We've
3
gone,
times a day.
we've gone too far.
You can get a colonoscopy, or you can go to the Milwaukee Wiener House
And then
get
spend
4
30
chili dogs.
minutes in the bathroom.
This
That's
is-
the deal. That's the
This is. I should have seen this coming. We've gone too
Listen,
far.
Listen, if
Wh-
anybody in this group looks healthy, can I just? It should be clear. The glossy, look how full my beard looks,
Mm.
and how robust and tundrous my body. Like
Hundreds?
this would be
Hundreds, dude.
in the
I
in
like
the
that
16
adjective.
in the
Looking
1600s.
thick, dude.
In the
Hundreds.
1600s, I'm a king. You know what I mean? Like this is like
Yeah,
royalty.
You do
right
have some
here.
Robert Baratheon
You
vibes
stole-
going on right now.
You stole my joke, you jerk.
The Robert Baratheon joke?
No, not you, Reed. You're
Oh.
not a jerk. Josh, the attic guy.
Attic
Oh.
Josh.
Yeah. Again,
Attic
you
Josh.
look in tundrous.
Tundras.
Okay.
Fetch the chest brace. What's it called? Is
Yeah.
it the?
It's the breastplate splitter or something like that, so he can actually like get it on. Yeah. Okay. Also, he was in something that I did not recognize him in. Then like someone pointed out online that they're the same actor. I was like, wait a minute, what? And it kind of blew my mind. I think he was like Curly in the Three Stooges or something. But anywho, it is 3:59. If anyone has any last questions, this has been really fun because this is just like the goof off, like us getting to hang out as friends, and also you guys are here like to bear witness to our insanity. So this has always been a fun time when we get to have these. But if anyone does have any last questions, we will do them before we wrap up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate it very much. Nope, nothing yet. So
I didn't have an imaginary friend as a kid. Did anybody have an imaginary friend as a kid?
I never did.
Nope.
I've never understood any of those references because I never did that as a child.
I think it was like I think it's like a stand-up premise from the 90s, you know what I mean? Just like everyone kind of talked about it, but no one really like had ever experienced it. My sister apparently had one, but it's just one of those things where it's just like lasts for a second and then you like
Yeah.
there's no actual connection there.
Dan just left.
No, that was your wife.
Oh no, Kelsey left. Oh,
Damn, lad.
Keck W. Oh wait.
Okay. Oh, my wife. Hey, are you okay? Hold on, guys. I gotta go downstairs.
Question: why does Dan have facial hair? Oh nope, I saw it before it got deleted. I don't know why Dan has facial hair.
Getting a
he
head
looks
start on
good.
no shave.
He looks really good.
All right. Well, you don't actually get a response, Girdle, because the message has been deleted. So that's gonna do it. 4 o'clock. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for being patrons. And thank you for just coming and hanging out. Like, like this is a fun opportunity for us to connect because we haven't really been able to do that. The five of us haven't been together in 6 months. So it's just really fun to be able to do stuff like this. And it's really great that you guys would show up and ask us silly questions and just let us ramble for a bit. It means a lot to have you guys here. So hope you have a good rest of your August and a happy September. We'll be back for another Q&A at the end of September. I think it's probably going to be like the 27th or something like that, or maybe the 20th. But anywho, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Be good to each other. Heart hands in the chat. Heart hands. Heart hands.
My fingers are so small.
I
I
know.
cannot do the heart hand.
All right, see you guys. Bye.